Peace, what's good, y'all? Let's do a little walkthrough. I'm just going to show you a few different little phenotypes, some funny things that we have going on with our hemp plants this season, and let's just take a look around. You know, we're halfway through flowering, and we want to invite you guys into the farm and show you what we got cooking. Follow me. Oh, check it out. This is cool. We got a potato plant growing here, which needs to be harvested, although the moles probably already had a little snack on it, but we'll dig that up later on today. We do like to companion plant. Potatoes do aerate the soil, so we do tend to put those in our beds, though we may discontinue due to the fact that you know, a lot of moles have been kind of tearing up our raised beds, but that's okay. All right, come with me. Oh, check it out, ladybug. That's our insecticide right there, all natural organic. They do a lot of work, and we have literally thousands of them here on the farm. So we love our ladybugs and our bees that just buzz by, and our hornets. So we wanted to show you this over here. This is kind of cool. This is a new genetic that we brought in, and it is not a phenotype winner. We'll just say that, due to the way it kind of grows, kind of straggly. But we thought it was pretty cool. This is Master Hemp. Not sure we're going to keep this one in the stable, but we think this Charlie Brown Christmas tree looks pretty good. At least just to show you guys, it's kind of cool. It's got a unique growing structure. I will say that the terps on it are pretty extreme. I do like that about it. The growing structure, as we spoke about in a past video, as far as phenotype goes, it does grow a little straggly. I'm not sure it's going to be in the stable for Dreamland Organics, but it's a funky looking plant anyway. Alright guys, so check it out. As many of you growers might know, I'm sure you guys know, some of you viewers might not, but things don't always go exactly according to plan here on a hemp farm or growing outdoors or indoors for that matter. Things will not always go according to plan. This year in Oregon, we had the hottest day ever recorded, I think at 116 degrees, and we had several heat waves. And so I wanted to show you some of these smart pots over here, which we think got probably a little bit dried out. And you know, the thing with living soil is the soil has to stay pretty moist for all those living microbes and organisms to continue feeding the plant. Looks like this lady might have got a little bit dried out, which is why you're seeing kind of a prevalence of yellow leaves, and even the green leaves are a little paler than we'd like. You'll notice that these plants here are a lot paler than the ones in the raised beds, and that's for a couple reasons. You know, in the raised beds, they have soaker hoses, they get a lot more water, and they have a bit deeper to go. So, you know, underneath the raised beds is actually, you know, native soil and natural soil, so the roots can go down there and get some nutrients. Whereas here in the smart pot, they only have the smart pot, and so if things aren't popping in the smart pot and the microbes aren't active, the plant can suffer a little bit of nutrient deficiency. And so basically I think these plants got some heat stress. Truth be told, they got plenty of terpenes. This is actually immortal, but immortal is usually dark green. Still smells really grapey, smells really good. The bud is going to end up being okay, but as far as the vegetative growth that happened with the plant, it maybe got stunted a bit. It got a little bit of heat stress, and that's just kind of some of the issues that you have to deal with when you're growing, especially outdoors. You're at the mercy of nature to a degree. So I probably should have been out here a lot more with the wand hand watering, because our sprinklers don't you know, they don't do it enough justice when it's 116 degrees. So these ladies got a little bit heat stressed and probably a little bit of nutrient lockout, and we just wanted to show you and be transparent. It's not all good, but you know, it's also not all bad. They still survived. Cannabis and hemp plants are super resilient, and they're still going to turn out some terpy bud, but these aren't actually looking really picturesque. But you know, we're trying to have some transparency and full disclosure, and we're showing them to you anyway. So let's take a look around and walk down these rows. These first 3 rows are all going to be immortal here. Again, a lot more pale than it normally is. And now we're getting on to the Blue Diamond strain, and you'll notice that these ones are a little bit greener. So, you know, they still have some of the yellow leaves that are falling off, because that happens naturally as they go through flower. but these ones have a little bit less yellow leaves than maybe the Immortal, and they're a little bit greener, so they were able to deal with the heat stress a little bit more. In fact, look at this guy over here. This is also Blue Diamond, and it's like she must like the heat. And notice down here, you'll see our smart pot has been lovingly torn to shreds by our resident squirrels. So these things are going to have to be replaced. Those little critters do like to scratch and tear things, so God bless them. I'm not sure what their purpose is here on the farm aside from annoying me, but squirrels like to rip up my drip lines and you know, tear up my smart pots from time to time, but God bless them. Moving right along, the last batch that we have here, this is going to be the cannoli. I wanted to show you this. I mean, this has a lot of prevalent, you know, yellow leafage and probably had, you know, some of the same heat stress, but it's starting to turn colors now. It's starting to turn purple. These ones are probably about 2 weeks out, so they're finishing up nicely. And you know, again, they might have had some nutrient lockout and they might have had some heat stress, but it's really not going to affect the terpenes. It's really not going to affect the buds, and so you guys don't have anything to worry about, you DLO smokers. Even though it was hot as balls out here this summer, the terps in the bud is still going to be flavorful. So that's about all I have for you today. Just wanted to give you a little walkthrough, show you some different parts of the farm, invite you into the DLO family, and you guys stay cool out there. Peace.